where people, and I think there's a term for it now, they call it spiritual bypassing.
Yes, that is a
Um,
word. Yeah.
yeah, with respect to you wanting to appear to be holy and you've got everything together and you do all your practices, but there's still this kind of like ball of anger or depression or whatever that hasn't been dealt with. And again, Llewellyn Vaughan Lee speaks about this really beautifully. There's a 3 or 4 minute video on YouTube where he speaks about, owning the shadow and the importance of doing the shadow work, because he calls it the grounding force to really hold you in your body and keep you in your body and allow you to be able to embrace the light that you are. Because essentially, until we own the shadow, we can't own our light, because there'll be that darkness within us that will keep denying the truth of who we are and pulling us away and telling us, well, what about this and what about that and what about when you get angry and you're still rubbish at whatever the story might be, you know what I mean?
I do.
So that really has got to be absolute honesty about what we're feeling and owning all of that in order to be able to, stand in the truth of who we are, and to be able to allow but the opposites, the yogis call it the opposites, to come together. Otherwise, what happens is we're almost in this half dance with life. We want to embrace those parts of us that we like and we think are palatable and that are comfortable showing the world, and we want to shoo away and turn away from those parts of us that we feel nobody wants to see, or they are horrible, or they're evil, or whatever story that we might be holding inside of ourselves. And because it's deeply unconscious for the most part, it can be very damaging.
Yeah.
And a lot of that really is at the root of why so many people can be so self-negating or self-sabotaging, whether they start some brand new project and they never carry it through to completion because there's a part of themselves they haven't dealt with respect to lack of belief or self-hatred, or whatever is in there.